Well, there's a lot of things we could have done, D-Led. Proud of our guys. They fought back. They always do. And gave us a chance. I got to look at things that we can do better, see what we can do to coach better.
And Coach, you get down 21-0, but the guys come back, you get a couple touchdowns, and the decision to go for two. What were some of the things that was able to get the offense going there late?
Well, it was a lot of things, D-Led. Obviously, just a few possessions in the first half. Credit to Tampa. We figured they'd bring, pressure, which they do. And they hit us a couple of them, and we felt we could keep chopping away at it. Adjusted a few things, and we thought we'd break the dam. And I thought we started to do that. And certainly we play as a team in all three phases, and we got a good return. Defense did a nice job getting them off the field, and Avery made a nice return, and we were able to go punch it in. Then had another shot there. So got backed up with a face mask call, and then got the ball back, and we're able to score. Marcus made a hell of a play into pressure. And then great throw and great catch by Hodge on the 2-point.
And how much was it missing? You had 35% of the production missing for this game. What was the planning like to try to make up for those yards?
That's just reality. Everybody deals with it, D-Led. That's their job. Control what you can control, and we're going to get the guys ready that can play. And I said, I'm proud of our guys. We don't ever think we're out of the fight.
What explanation did you get from the official?
I didn't talk to him.
What explanation did you get about that?
I got to find out how I can coach better. It has nothing to do with them. There's a lot of things in the game that I got to figure out what I can do from a coaching and technique standpoint.
Do you think it was roughly passer based off of
I'm not going to get into that. I haven't seen the film, and I got to worry about how to coach that.
And Coach, you had a lot of plays wiped out by penalties, big gainers and so forth. Before we'll get to the
Right.
the end there, you didn't have a lot of penalties, but it looked like they were untimely when you did get them.
It's the way the game goes. I just got to go back and we got to look at the film and we got to see what we can do to improve. Got a big game coming up in Atlanta with the Niners, and so like every game, D-Led, whether you win or lose, we got to look at the film, see what we can do to improve, and keep moving on. It's a long season. Guys, I'm not commenting on that. I got to worry about what I can control, so I just need to see what I can do to coach those situations better.
runs and wise? Was that what you were at least deviating
Yeah.
between
Well, we play a lot of guys. I mean, the way the game goes sometimes, there's certain packages we have for certain plays, and there's certain calls I wanted to get to that putting certain guys in the game. But all three of those guys, I thought they ran hard today. It wasn't perfect, but we felt that we'd eventually wear them down, and luckily it was within reach, and there was enough possessions left. And there's different things we try to do, and that's why certain guys are in there. And I think they all contributed. Unfortunately, we came up short.
It looked like Drake got hurt there towards the end of the game. Is there
Nothing that I've got to update you on. See how the next couple of days go. I wouldn't say anything right now because I don't know. I haven't talked to the doctors.
Walker Brady is a lot of teams white whale, but especially for the Falcons. What do you have to do to beat that guy?
Well, he's been a great player. He's played for 23 years. So, no different, and been in big games with him when we were in Tennessee. Right? And we'll be in a big game with him in Week 18. We can't wait.
Does the fact that Brady was the quarterback, does that play into the penalty or on the run?
Look, I'm not going to comment on this stuff, guys. I just need to know what I need to do to coach situations better to make sure that we don't put ourselves in that situation.
What did you learn about your team today after 21 down?
Same thing we've learned all year. We're never out of the fight. We're going to keep swinging. Proud of these guys. Certainly there's a lot of things we can improve. Certainly a lot of things I can do better. It's a long season, and we got to get ready to go against a really physical team that's coming into Atlanta. And that's what you got to do. You got to move on, whether you win or lose lose a game. It's such a long season, and we got to keep building. We got to improve. So we're playing our best ball December and then January.
Yes, Coach, I think everybody was accounted for, but Walker didn't come back. Any update on him?
I don't have an update. Those are things we got to get, talk to the doctors, get the imaging done. I don't have any major update. There's nothing major that I could give you that, like, hey, this was something you can diagnose right now.
Did Rashard take over the play calling,
Yeah, you just move the green dot, and then I thought Troy came in there. I thought Troy, wasn't perfect, but I thought he made some plays.
Anything else?
Thank you.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How are we doing?
Marcus Mariota. Marcus, talk about that fourth quarter comeback because you guys appeared to be dead and all of a sudden back the team.
Says a lot about our team. We got a great group of young players, great group of guys, really, and it's kind of been the tale of our season. We've found ways to make it close and have a chance to win, and that's what it's about. Football is 4 quarters. It's an imperfect game. It's not going to always be pretty, but we'll find ways to pull these ones out.
Speaking of chances, you're taking the most of the chance that's been given to you this year. Talk about your own development, game by game.
Yeah, I think as the weeks go on, just feeling more comfortable. I think for not playing for a couple of years, sometimes you got to get some real game experience. And for me, it's feeling more and more comfortable week in and week out. And we'll find ways to improve. We'll find ways to get better on third down and score points. But for me, I feel very comfortable right now.
What changed from the first 3 quarters to the fourth quarter?
Our coaching staff did a great job of doing some adjustments. It's a tough defense. You got to give them credit. And, they've been causing havoc through the first 4 weeks of the season. So we know we had a challenge in front of us. But our guys didn't flinch at all. We understand that sometimes you got to be patient, especially with what we do on offense. And, the dam's going to break. And our guys did a great job of throwing punches, and we found ways to score points at the end.
No Pitts, no Patterson. You still found some help.
No doubt. And it's a great young core of skill players. And for me as an older guy, it's fun because you kind of have a little bit of influence on these guys. You can embrace this role and try to help them navigate their journey. And I think we just got a great group of guys. And again, like I said, we'll find ways to improve and get better.
When did you see the flag that they threw on Brady? I mean, were you getting your helmet?
I was getting ready to go, yeah. I didn't see it till the end.
What was your reaction?
I mean, it is what it is. Unfortunately, you can't leave this game up to the refs. I thought if we would have been better on offense early on in the game, we would have opportunity to win and not have that scenario come into play. So it is what it is. I mean, those guys call it the way they see, and you can't frown on it, can't do much about it. It's out of your control.
It looked like the Bucs were just determined, at least in the first half, y'all were going to run the ball. Is that what it looked like from your perspective? Or was it because
No, yeah, I mean, you got to give them credit, right? I mean, they've caused havoc through these first few weeks. They're a great defense. And at times, for us, we were just kind of getting our own way, really. I think when we were able to come in halftime, make some adjustments, guys kind of flew around and made some plays. And, as you get going and you get in a rhythm, that's when this offense plays well. So, we got to be able to start better and get in a rhythm earlier so that, we're not in these deep holes when we get in the fourth quarter.
How difficult was it trying to replace 35% of the offensive production with Cordero and Kyle out there?
Well, I thought our guys did a good job of stepping up. At the end of the day, playing this defense, we knew it was a challenge. And, for our young players to come in and do what they could, I thought our guys did a good job. And it's not any slight on what our guys do, but I think at the end of the day, we'll continue to improve and find ways to get better.
What are some personal takeaways from this game that you will use going forward?
We got to be better on first and second down. I think through the course of the game, we had 10 third and long, something like that. And for any offense, that's tough, So being able to be better on first and second down, create rhythm, move the chains, that's when this offense starts to get going. So if we can do a better job on first and second down, I think we'll find ways to improve.
You all were moving, and it was a couple untimely penalties. You hit London for 24, you get a penalty. Algier gets loose for 17, and those penalties end up, killing the drives. What do y'all got to do to try to play over or play through those penalties and so forth when that does happen? I know you don't want penalties.
No doubt. I think it comes down to just trusting your fundamentals. We obviously guys aren't out there trying to create fouls or do that on purpose. But within the nature of the game, just understanding what the positions are fundamentally so that we can play a clean game. But those things are out of our control, really. We can do a better job of getting back on track, especially after some of these penalties, and put ourselves in positions to keep our rhythm going and move the chains.
Yeah, and what did work? What did when y'all got it going? What was working for you all on the 2 touchdown drives?
I think our young receiver group did a great job, finding some zones, creating some yards after catch. And I really believe that it's a great young group. So just finding ways to distribute the ball, get these guys opportunities to make plays, will be in our best interest.
Anything else? All right, thank you.
Thank you, guys. Yep. See you Wednesday.